this. Why were you put here on earth? We all decided before we were born. We agreed to walk this life. Free will allows us to live our lives the way that we choose. It's better to choose God now before it's too late. God knows your heart. God knows your hurts. God knows that you are seeking healing. You're seeking to have a prosperous life. You're seeking health and abundance. But not all money is good money. Sometimes there are those who sell their soul to the devil to live a life of luxury. What does that entail? That entails doing dirty deeds. That entails being deceptive. That entails trying to sell something for your self-profit. So a lot of times we go out and we see commercials, we hear it on the radio, see it on TV. Oh, buy this product, it'll do this, that, and the other for you. And people jump on the wagon and they say, yeah, I'm going to do that too. And years down the road, they find out that that was the wrong choice. Some, their body starts deteriorating before it's truly time. Some go overboard, whether it's drinking, whether it's drugs, whether it's lustful sex, whether it's could be different ways to make money. Not all money's good. And I've always tried to stay true to that not all money is good. I owned my own business for a while when I was married. My husband at the time and I, we met with clients. We bid on jobs. We took our job very serious, and we tried to always make our clients happy. The bidding process would be meeting with the client, seeing what their vision was, pricing out materials, pricing out labor, and moving forward if we received the bid. And there were times where we were overpaid and we returned the money. There were times where we saw an issue and we just didn't cover it up. We brought it to the attention of the owners and let them choose how they wanted us to move forward. But many of our clients were very happy with our work. At the end, my husband at the time was really heavy into drinking, and he did whatever he had to do to get that fix. And unfortunately, the alcoholism started really taking over his mind, and it made him shift in different ways that made it harder on me. And it really didn't matter. And it wasn't really him. It was the disease that he carries. And I I wanted to stay in there for the long haul, but the long haul would be the death to me because things were never getting better. We were barely able to make our ends meet. There was no savings. There was no cushion. There was not the things that we really needed in our life. We were just barely getting along. And that was mentally, that was physically, that was everything that we could have had together. The disease of alcoholism got in the way. So I had to choose myself. And I was divinely guided to do so. God showed me miraculous ways that God intervened. And my now ex-husband has been relocated since 2019. And I really stopped talking to him about, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 years ago. So I don't know what his condition actually is. My life has gotten better. I had to go through a lot of struggles. I had to make ends meet, and it seemed easier to do it alone than with him. God blessed me with some side jobs where I didn't even have to lift a finger. In other words, the advertisements brought in phone calls, and I would send other people out there, and they would give me a finder's fee. And God also blessed me with a very intelligent brother, my oldest brother, who I never asked a dime from him. And he energetically knew that I needed help. So I've also, had God intervene with the helping hands to get me stability. And this is all true what I tell you. So we are on this world to live the life that we choose. After seeing how God has touched my life, I can never unsee it. I can never pretend it never happened. I can't even fathom not having God in my life. I can't fathom not thanking Him for another day. I was blessed to have a highly spiritually ranked grandmother who was in my life about 22 years. She passed away, crossed over in 84. My mother passed away in 74. And that was my mother's mother, my grandmother, and my mother's father, my grandpa, he passed away in 78. And I've seen so many people attack both my grandparents. They've been dead for all these years and people still attack them. I realized that because I chose God, God chooses me. So I do have people trying to spiritually attack me. And I just turn my back to it and say that's not for me. And I walk away. And I keep having these conversations with people that if you believe there's life after death, then you have to believe in God. If you believe there's good and bad, you have to believe in God. We are here to awaken the masses, even if it's one person at a time.